Hello, everybody. My name is Anil. I'm the founder or co-founder of the My Appointments practice management software, which we've designed to help save you time and money and reduce the administrative burdens of running your practice. I'll look forward to having you listening to this episode.
Clinical myotherapists combine fundamental health science knowledge with manual therapy, pain management and exercise therapy to help people recover from pain and injury, improving their physical function and quality of life. Its methods of physical and orthopaedic assessment share similarities with other allied health disciplines such as physiotherapy and osteopathy. Draw on 60 years of academic excellence and experience. This course is the longest established degree of its type and meets requirements for all leading professional myotherapy associations in Australia. Progress from a diploma to a bachelor's degree with many subjects now available for flexible online study.
Hello everyone, Stuart Hinds here. Well, 2024 is just around the corner and next year we have the national conference in Tweed Heads, and I'm absolutely thrilled that it's in Tweed Heads. What a cracking venue. Tweed Heads is beautiful. I've been there many a time, and what fantastic to the organisers. Well done, Tweed Heads. What a cracking place. Looking forward to that. Yes, I'm back again, and I'm involved in a couple of different ways actually. I've got a plenary session that I'm going to present about working in high performance environments, and so I'll be unpacking obviously my journey in working in high performance. I'll also be lucky enough to share some insights from other professionals that I've met along the way, and how we go about working in these high performance environments, which are very different to what you do in clinic, there's no doubt about it. But there will be some take homes there in regards to how you can implement some of these strategies into your own clinic. So that'll be actually really important. Looking forward to sharing that with you. And I'll probably put to rest some myths about working in high performance as well. So that'll be good. That'll be fantastic actually. And then we've got the breakout sessions, which I'll be presenting. This is an opportunity for us to get some clinical understanding about treating, obviously, a variety of different conditions that may walk into your clinic. But this year, I will be presenting treatment of the frozen shoulder, which has been a passion of mine for, 20 plus years. One of the most debilitating conditions a hands-on therapist can come across, there's no doubt about it. Once again, there's a lot of myths with this condition, so one of the things we'll be doing is unpacking the pathophysiology, unpacking the underpinning knowledge about frozen shoulder. What is frozen shoulder? Definitely the assessment. And then I will run you through the frozen shoulder protocol that I use, that I've been using for the last 20 years. Hopefully get to share some testimonials with you about that as well. But I'm actually really passionate about presenting this to you as well. So look, that'll be an absolute cracker, no doubt about it. So 2024 Tweed Heads, what a venue, in May. Looking forward to seeing you all there. I'm getting married in March, so I'll be full of love by the time I get there. So if you're thinking about getting up to the national conference, there's a couple of reasons. One will be Tweed Heads, and two, you'll get to hear my passion. So I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. Anyway, have a great Christmas. See you in Tweed Heads.
When it comes to events, Twin Towns Conference and Function Centre on the border of Queensland and New South Wales stands head and shoulders above the crowd. The centre is conveniently located just 10 minutes drive south of Gold Coast Airport. and a couple of minutes walk to famous Gold Coast beaches, shopping centres, cafes and restaurants. It's surrounded by the natural beauty of the Tweed and Northern Rivers region, famous for its unspoiled coastline, ancient rainforests and cultural diversity. Luxury 4.5-star resort Twin Towns adjoins the centre by covered overhead walkway. The resort has stylish rooms and apartments with balconies overlooking the ocean, harbour or hinterland.
Hi everyone, this is Dave Sheehan from The Connect Show. I'm very excited today to have Anil here with us from My Appointments. Hi Anil.
Hello, Dave. Thanks for having me.
Now it's really great to have you on, and I was trying to work a way of looking at how we can introduce this, but I wanted to say that it's a perfect timing because it's the beginning of 2024, and it's a great time to review systems and the way that we operate in clinic. So we thought we'd bring you on for this edition late January. So welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Now, we've, as an association, played a little bit of a role in beta testing with My Appointments. So did you want to give everyone a little bit of a brief history? Because I know that you're half the brains behind the original concept, but did you want to sort of get everyone up to speed on just quickly the sort of the history and how it all came about?
Yeah, so obviously being a myotherapist, I've been in clinical practice now for over 23 years. And I remember those very, very early days of practice where couldn't afford to have a receptionist and having to manage phones and bookings. And this is pre, online booking system days as well. But there was so much in my business that took a lot of time or energy, or I didn't know how to do, or I didn't have the time to do, or I didn't know how to do. And I thought it would be really great if we could create a software that kind of takes care of all the administrative burdens that we have as practitioners running our practice so that we could focus on what we do best, which is helping our patients. And I know that there'd be a lot of people that resonate with that because we're great clinicians and we love being with our patients, but we don't necessarily enjoy the paperwork side or the business side of our business.
Absolutely.
So what we wanted to do was bring together a system that not only saved the administrative burdens and significant time for practitioners in their practice, but also helped them to save some money as well.
It seems to me one of the attractions in the very beginning when you came and pitched to the board, I remember talking to our board about the whole concept. And there's plenty of other systems that have been on the market for a number of years. And I remember that you did point out that there were some differences and advantages and benefits of My Appointments over what is already out there and existing. So did you want to touch on a couple of those points?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest difference that we have with My Appointments is that it's built by practitioners that have experience in running practices and understand the nuances of all of the things that are required of us outside of, the treatment room itself. And we felt that if we could kind of bring that in a system that helped automate things for practitioners, but also supported them in client retention and growing their business, because it's great to have a clinical tool that allows you to take bookings and payments and things like that. But having the tool isn't enough. It's a great start and it's a great support. But when you can have a tool that helps you grow your business and reduces your workload so that you can focus on working on your business and not just in your business, I think that's where things change. So with My Appointments, we've built in a lot of client retention strategies within there to keep track of your patients and how they're doing. We've automated the whole referral process. I think it's really important that if a patient refers another patient to you, that you acknowledge the referral to thank that person for helping you to grow your business. It does incentivize the patient to refer on further, but more importantly, it gives that patient a good feeling that they've done something positive to help you in your own business as well. So things like that we've automated into our system just so that practitioners can keep a better track of where their patients are at in their journey. But the other point of difference is that we really like to help practitioners build their business. And we do that not just through those tools I mentioned, but we also provide a lot of education. So we've run a couple of webinars for Massage and Myotherapy Australia, teaching about client retention, marketing strategies, and they're all the things that we feel like we could give to our practitioners based on my experience that's really going to help them propel their business to that next level as well. So they're the main differences that we have. And the other key huge difference is that we have a free plan. And that means that practitioners can actually sign up to us and they don't pay for anything on the system. There's no monthly plan until they transact, which means if they process a payment through our integrated payment processing solution, we'll charge a transaction fee for that. And every time they send out an SMS through the software, we also charge for that as well. But aside from those things, there's no other charges, and it means a practitioner can come in and utilize all of our features as well. So there's that cost savings as well there too. And our payment processing rates are actually significantly better than what's on the market currently that most people have. So they're not only saving time through the integrated payment processing and through all the other automations that we've built, but they're also saving money as well.
Fabulous. The other point that I found interesting when you did pitch to the board was the whole high caps and MediPass side of things. So can you explain to the guys at home who are listening, because not everyone understands the process of MediPass and the high cap side of things, but that's also integrated into the platform?
Yeah, so we've actually got two things to help practitioners manage their provider numbers and their health fund claims. And as practitioners, you know, we've got so many different provider numbers. And one problem I always had with practice management systems is that, you know, especially if you're in 2 locations, how do you even manage all of your provider numbers and making sure the correct provider number is on the invoice? So that was one of the first things that I actually built. So you go into our system and you'll actually put in all of your health fund numbers and you'll link them to the location if you're in multiple locations. And then on our intake form, we actually collect the client's health fund details, or the practitioner can manually update it into the client's file. And then our system will automatically insert the correct provider number based on the location and the health fund that the client is with. Once they process the payment, the invoice automatically gets sent to the client and it's fully health fund compliant, which means that patients can then go and manually claim for their appointments. So that's for those that don't have the integration to process the online rebates, and for funds that aren't available through online rebates. So the system you're talking about was formerly called MediPass. They were running through HiCaps. They've now been brought out by Tyro Health. So that is a third-party integration that is free to use for health fund claims. So essentially our practitioners will go to Tyro Health. They will register an account with them. Again, there's no costs there to do so. And then once they've set up that account with them, they'll insert an API key into My Appointments. And then when the patient comes in, our system is fully automated to send an online health fund claim directly to the participating funds. And the practitioner will actually see on the spot what the rebate is, what the gap is. The patient gets an SMS message, they approve the claim via SMS, and then the practitioner will then automatically get paid the rebate, and it's automatically updated onto our system. You'll collect the gap payment and the client automatically gets a copy of the receipt. So it makes it super seamless to collect payments for gap payments, but also to process on the spot claims, rebates, as well as manually allowing your clients to claim their rebates as well.
Absolutely amazing. And what about the reporting side? I'm assuming there's some sort of reporting, I guess, on the financials of the business through the system as well.
Yeah, so we've got just a basic takings report. So what you can do is go in for any time period. It might be, you know, during your BAS statements, or it might be the end of financial year, where you can just go in and put the specific times in which you're looking to run that report. And then our system will produce a report that shows you all of the different services that you've had and all the different payment methods and the GST, if GST is applicable. So that can then be imported into MyOb or Xero, one of those things. Or if you're not using one of those accounting packages, it can also be handed straight over to an accountant, which will make it a lot easier to work out what your income is. And then you just need to report on your expenses as well. Okay.
And as far as being live, you've been live for some time now. How long has it been?
So we've been live for about 2 years, but we started off very slowly. And that was the brilliant thing that we had with the support of Massage and Myotherapy Australia. When you're building systems, there is so much intricacies and nuances that go with it. And so what we did was, in order to just get started, we launched with the bare minimum features that practitioners need: online booking, the payment processing, managing treatment notes, things like that. And then what we did was we took the feedback that we got from your members and other users, and then we kept enhancing the software and releasing new features at the same time. And one of the things I can unequivocally say that I'm proud of with the My Appointments system is that I believe that it's probably one of the most user-friendly software on the market. We've got a really beautiful UI, which was all done by my business partner, Claudia. But because it's got such a beautiful design element to it and the wireframes are so seamless, it makes it absolutely easy for anyone to use the software. So knowing that we've built something that makes it easier for practitioners to get started is a great thing. But what we did also took that feedback and continuously edit it. So if somebody came to us and said, oh, I would like to be able to do this, or I don't know how to do this, we found a way to kind of fix that, change the wireframes or release more articles in order for us to be able to fully support our practitioners in their journeys as well. So that process of getting that beta feedback was absolutely instrumental to where we are today, because what we've been able to do is adapt our systems to suit what practitioners want. Now, we're an industry backed and owned platform, which is fantastic because it obviously means we are connected with the right people in terms of building this software and getting it to meet the needs. But what makes us successful is the fact that we do take the feedback that we get from our users on board, and we do everything that we can within our power to accommodate those nuances so that it does save them time and money.
Fabulous. And to the future, what's can you see any changes or plans to enhance the platform, or where are we at for 2024?
Yeah, we are always enhancing the platform. Again, we take feedback. If it's something we're missing, chances are if it's something we're missing, we've probably already got it in development, or it's in the pipeline for development as well. So there's definitely a lot more integrations that we are building into the practice management system. Our goal is to be a one-stop shop. We want practitioners to be able to come here and it meets all of their needs, and not just from managing their practice, but also building their practice and sustaining their practice long-term as well. So we are always bringing in new features and new enhancements, mostly again based on the feedback we're getting, but also because I'm like the ideas queen. I could sit here and come up with a million different things that would support us as practitioners in practice, and that's all the stuff that we're working towards currently.
And again, members can access the app and sign up without any cost until they start transacting. So I'm assuming that means they get a full feel of that integration, or the platform itself. You said how lovely it is to, the UI is really lovely to work with. So they'll have that opportunity without having to put down a credit card, for instance.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll just go to myappointments.app, click the sign up button. When they log in for the first time, we will actually take them through one of two processes. The first is that we fully customize the system, or we fully set up the system, I should say, for every practitioner. So reminder messages, welcome emails or messages, booking confirmations, intake forms, basically any form of communication that relates to the patient, setting up even basic SOAP notes and things like that. We pre-do all of that for our practitioners, so they can just click one button. They're automatically in, no credit card required, and all of their settings are done for them. The only thing that they would have to do is adjust their hours and also adjust their settings and specify what their services and their prices are. Otherwise, the system is fully ready to go from the minute that they sign in. We also have what we call a setup wizard, so the practitioner can also choose that, and then they'll go through step by step every single process, how to put the booking link onto their website, for example, if they want to set up custom availability. That's something else that we've been commonly asked by our practitioners, is that even if they've got all day available, they want to force clients to book in at specific times of the day that allows them to maximize their calendar. So they're all the things that we've built in to support our practitioners as well. So they can go through step by step, set up their Tyro Health for claims or anything else that's relevant to their, set up their provider numbers, etc. But either way, they can get started straight away without any payment, and then we keep them on what we call a 30-day trial, even though there's no monthly fee. But at the end of the 30 days, they then decide whether they're going to continue on, or they may want to go up to our premium plan if they choose that as well. But essentially, until they send out, and we give them credits to start with as well, so that they do get some for free, or until they transact their first payment, there are no fees involved whatsoever.
All right, that's fantastic, Anil. Well, everyone at home, it sounds like it's a no-brainer to at least experience my appointments just to see how it goes. And as I said, beginning of the year, it's perfect time to review things. So it's been great having you on, Anil.
It's been a pleasure to be here with you.
And for everyone at home, for more information, Anil, you mentioned the website, the app. It's a .app website, yeah, which takes you onto the app stores, I guess.
So there's an application, a mobile application, but you've got to log on to the web first to create your account. Once you've created your account through the web version, you can do that from your mobile device or a desktop or a laptop. Once you've set up your account, you can then go in and download our app, and the app allows you just to manage your practice while on the go. So that's where you can take payments and bookings and things like that, just to make it easier when you're not at your desk, and you can still manage your practice while on the go. So yes, they just need to go to www.myappointments.app to get started.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thanks again, Anil, for joining us on Connect. It's been really great to hear where things have come from as far as my appointments, where we are now, and also into the future. So it's looking really great. So congratulations again on developing such an amazing tool for therapists. And I know for a fact that there's a lot of members who have already taken up and you are using the system itself successfully. So congratulations on developing it.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
All right. It'd be nice to get you back on again at some stage down the track.
I'd love to be back on anytime.
Okay. Thanks again. Thanks everyone at home. Bye-bye.